What is up, everybody? How you guys doing today? So I want to do a mgtow video today. Pretty much about mgtow and finances, or mgtow and money. I was talking to my mother yesterday, and she asked me a question that required me to really think about the last relationship that I was in. And I think it's stuff that I had realized, but my response to it actually surprised myself. And I don't know if you guys have ever been that way or ever done that. But my response to it was this. She asked me about a particular night where her and my ex actually almost got physical. They almost fought. And so this is gonna be a bit of a long-winded video, but I'm gonna try to wrap it up as much as I can. So, gotta make sure that NY is visible for all you motherfuckers to see. And this is my OC. I know you motherfuckers on the football side of my subscribers are gonna make fun of this. But OCU Menorah. I can't pronounce it. Anyway, it's my OCU Menorah jersey. Anyway, by the way, Giants win a fucking game because I'm running out of shit to wear. Anyway, so she asked me why my ex got as mad as she did when my mom made a comment that she had made, and what caused my ex to want to fight her. And I thought about it for a second. And I told her, I said, that night I just so happened to have a bad toothache. It was New Year's Eve of this year. And I just so happened to have a bad toothache. And my ex wasn't really doing nothing to help me. She wasn't like getting me any pain medicine. We didn't have any, but I asked her to run to the store just to grab me some pain medicine. I mean, I was paying for it like I did for everything else. I just asked her to do something. Hey, can you go to the store and get this for me? I mean, like, at the very minimum, I supported the house. I paid all the bills. Well, her dad helped with some, because she would refuse to use any of her money to do responsible things with. And she, of course, had me and her dad to fall back on to pay all the bills, so she could live in an upper class, snobby, rich, racist ass neighborhood, by the way. And her dad would send the money, and I would give her my paychecks. And as long as the money was coming in, she was happy. And then me and her dad sort of we had a talk. And this is where things started going downhill. He told me, he said, hey, listen, I'm gonna cut her off, and you guys aren't gonna be able to afford that place anymore. And I told him that was fine, because I was either gonna force her to start paying some of the bills, or I was on my way out anyway. And so to make a long story short, that night, I was having a toothache. I asked her to go to the store and just grab some Tylenol or something. She wouldn't do it. And my mom turned to me and said, I'm sorry that you have to go through the pain, or through this pain, my son. And she got in my mom's face. That's a fucking no-no. That is absolutely a no-no with me. And I said to her, I said, you need to get out of my mom's face. Get out of her face. And who? Not only was I tighten up on the finances, but then she's like, well, you're disrespecting me in my own home. And I said to her, I was like, in case you didn't notice this, it's our home only because you're with me. I said, because this was your dad's home too, even though he lives in a different state. I said, you don't pay any of the bills here, so you don't have a right. First off, even if she did pay some of the bills, you don't have a right to disrespect my mom. That's a fucking no-no. Like, straight up, I'll admit, I'm a mama's boy. I know my mom's a female, and mgtow is supposed to cut off all females or whatever, but I won't do that for my mom. I will not cut my mom off. I love my mom to death. Like, I will lay my life down for her. Real talk. And I turned around to her, I said, not only are you disrespecting my mom and disrespecting me, but you don't pay any of the bills here. So you damn sure, either way, she wouldn't have had the right, but you don't damn sure have a right to tell me that this is solely your house when you ain't paying none of the fucking bills. But I would definitely see new clothes, new shoes, all that. But when it came time to pay the bills, no. And she wanted to get access to my bank account. She wanted me to put her on my bank account. I told her, no, I'm not putting you on my bank account because you are irresponsible with money. As are most women. My mom's actually pretty good with it, but my mom is more like a guy than a woman. She likes football. She's always worked. She's always paid her bills. She's always taken care of her responsibilities. My mom isn't like a typical female. And anyway, so I get to this, my mom asked me the question, now that I'm like 8 minutes into the video, of, did I miss Angela after I left her? Because she tried to stab me too. She pulled out a knife and tried to stab me, and I ran out the door, no fucking shoes or nothing, and took off. And I never seen her again. But she asked me if I missed her because I loved her. And I said no. Because two things. She would have hurt my family and the people that care about me if she would have hurt or killed me. And I came to the realization that the love was never there. I mean, what she loved was financial security. What she loved was having two men do her bidding for her. She doesn't even love her father because, her father is a Vietnam War veteran. He was hit with Agent Orange and it fucked him up bad. And he lives on a fixed income. She takes $2,000 a month from him while falsely claiming disability so that she gets another $1,000 a month, plus she had my income. But somehow had a problem paying bills. That is why I'm mgtow. That's why I'm mgtow. Now, I must say that I'm not going to become on the wall and say not all women are like that, because I can't prove that they are. Maybe I'm just not far enough into understanding female nature, but I do want to help promote another group, another movement, which I will also be taking part in until I figure out which one is the more true movement. And it's called Men and Women Going God's Way. So head on over to Asian Dave and see what he has to say. I'm going to be very, very skeptical about his blue pill ideology, but I'll give a video a listen or two, just because I'm more of a purple pill type person. I'm open-minded to it, but I doubt it's going to change my mind. The other YouTube channels you guys should check out is Bearing and Sandman. Both good mgtow channels. I listen to Sandman probably 2-3 hours a day on my exercises, my walks to work. I've learned a lot of good stuff from his channel. Anyway, so that's my video for now. To the TTC, I will have my Green Bay Crow uploaded here in a little bit. I actually have someone at the house doing it for me now, so it should be up sometime today. But anyway, it is what it is, and that's my video for now. Peace. Sub, like, and comment below. And remember, Giants Mafia, bitch. And I'm out.